So, yeah, the title is kind of fucked up. And honestly, it hurt me to even think about it. But thinking about it, yeah, WB Montreal, in many ways, might not reveal Arkham 2019 this year. And, it got my gears turning yesterday when, Patrick Redding tweeted out this tweet saying, our project is hiring. And it got me thinking because Patrick Redding isn't really, I don't think he's on the second project. And the second project is, something that has been kind of confirmed to have other people on it, like Bobby and, Osama Dorius. And Patrick Redding isn't one of them. And he says our project, and I'm assuming he means the project that he is also leading as the creative director. So this is basically Arkham 2019's hiring list. I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point. I don't think this game's going to be revealed this year. And I might hurt you guys that hear that, but I've been on this since 2014. I've been on this since they announced that they are going to be making 3 AAA DC games. And I've been through it since the Suicide Squad game and the Damian Wayne Batman game. And before that, with the Superman game that was in 2014, I've been on this. And if anybody cares, I care just as much as, anybody else. It disappoints me. It makes me upset. Not only with, the fact that we might not get a reveal for an open world game this year, which we might. I mean, Rocksteady might, and, WB could surprise us, but I'm not holding my breath on WB Montreal at all. It just frustrates me when these developers who, I mean, if you look at this, it kind of seems like they knew that they were going to need these people all along, right? All of these people that they need to hire all along, which means they probably knew that they weren't ready to reveal a game this year, which really leads me to question, why did they, multiple devs on Twitter, why did they not only tease the fans with multiple pictures and stuff like that, with a Batman Beyond logo behind, one of them, with a Court of Owls logo on the back of one of their shirts with the caption, best dev team ever, with multiple cryptic tweets from multiple devs, and devs literally liking the fans' tweets saying, oh, we can't wait for 2019, let's hope it's 2019, we really think it's 2019, and everybody's saying 2019, I think it was really poor PR. And, they even made a joke about, oh, you're making the PR sweat. Man, I bet you guys were. I really bet you were, because there was no community manager to have these fans, put their questions on. It was just random developers. And that's a horrible thing, because all of them were teasing us for 3 months, up until February. And then it just cut off. It died down. There was maybe one or two. And a few of them were stretches. And yeah, I of course, I made some videos about this. But man, I'm not the developer who tweeted out a Court of Owls image. I'm not the developer who liked a bunch of fans' tweets saying, yeah, they're teasing us. Yeah, it's coming in 2019. I'm not the one that did that. They did. I'm just the one that fucking reported on it. I'm the one that made it, a little bit more public. Clearly, Arkham 2019 was my thing, Slickmoth's thing, Irongen's thing. It was our community's thing. And the devs saw this and still decided to just keep teasing, knowing that even in December, halfway through the teasing, they knew that we were kind of expecting 2019, and they still kept going with it. I'm not pinning everything on the devs. It's just you guys understand that frustration, right? It's not just the fact that we're not getting anything this year. It's the fact that we felt let on. And it's true. They were teasing the shit out of us, constantly, day in, day out, almost every day. Almost every day they were doing something different with teasing. And then it stopped. And then literally, I think it was last month when I stopped making the videos on Arkham 2019, this random leak came out and it said that, WB Montreal might not even reveal a game until 2020. And that Rocksteady might reveal a game before them. Which would be, by the way, if that happened, that is pathetic. That's bad. That's really, really shameful for a studio that has almost 500 developers compared to a studio that has 100. Rocksteady has 100, and they might reveal a game. Rocksteady took less time with less developers to make a game that might be higher quality than a developing. Wait, that you see the logic here? Where do you guys find that confidence to tease us, especially if you know the dates? If you can't comment on dates and you know dates, if it's not happening this year, you guys look bad. You look mighty bad. Man, and a lot of people are going to tell me to be patient. Like, I've been patient. Again, I've been patient. I was 14 years old when they announced that they were going to do a AAA, or they were going to do 2 AAA DC games. I'm 19 now. It's been 5 years. Insanity. And still nothing. But teases, hopes and dreams, and then radio silence once again. And it hurts, you know? We just want something. We just want like a goddamn trailer or anything. It's just what we want. We don't necessarily, think that we deserve it. I think that WB kind of owes us a little bit, considering the fact that we kind of should have gotten 3 games from them by now. If they weren't canceled, rather by their fault or from WB themselves. But either way, I feel like this should have happened a long, long time ago. And the fact that it hasn't happened, and it might not happen until next year, 7 years later, after their last game, which wasn't even that... I'm not going to get into it. It would be absurd. The developers have not gained our trust enough to tease us like that for months on end, and to just go radio silent 3 months later. That is disheartening. And honestly, it just makes me lose even more hope than I had lost before this entire Arkham 2019 thing. Before this, I was like, oh, man, I don't even care about WB Montreal. And now I'm just like, man, WB Montreal just kind of let us on. But it's whatever. I'm waiting until E3. It's like E3 or bust for me personally. If it doesn't happen at E3, then yeah, I might be a little bit more upset. But right now, I'm just disappointed that it might not happen. And that Rocksteady, cool, if Rocksteady does it, awesome. I can't wait to see what they're working on. But at the same time, think about that for a second and just think about the positions that they're both in as developing studios. One should not have a game revealed before the other. Rocksteady should not be revealing a game before WB Montreal. And if that happens, if Rocksteady can make 2 games in between WB Montreal's development cycle, then just get what's the point of WB? Are they just an outsourcing studio? Is that the only way they are staying afloat? Can 3 canceled games and 2 projects currently in development can't keep a development afloat? What is helping them? It has to be outsourcing. It's ridiculous, and hopefully they actually do something this year. I'm really waiting until E3, and if nothing happens at E3, then, man, I don't see any other dates besides Game Awards, but I don't care by then. I really don't care by then. So, yeah, E3 or bust for me. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos in the future. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace out.